Hey, my fellow YouTube music guitar nerd studio people. I have been, I've gotten so sick. I mean, I was really sick like 4 months ago, and I think it was the flu. Now I got COVID. I'd had COVID a couple of times, but this was like the deal. Like, I have no taste, I have no smell. Um, those aren't things that I particularly would have remembered either or would have realized, but I realized it. But it started Monday and it's Sunday. So I canceled a fair amount of work and moved some things around. I had I was playing two church services, so I canceled everything. Um, Unbelievable. But I woke up and I felt, whoa, like, so, it's so intense, like the pain of the throat and the sinuses and everything, like burning. And last night I had this weird, it felt like my head was in a vice. Like, I'm not like ever prone to like headaches or anything, but it didn't feel like a headache. It felt like physical, like it was like there was pressure or something. But it is, I got up this morning and felt really bad, and I got up and I just came in the living room, and I'm trying to avoid everybody, and I don't want to give anybody the crud. And then I don't know. I think I'm coming back. I had a fever on and off. At one point, my fever was 103.5. I don't think I've ever had a fever that high. It was crazy. It was really it was scary, to be honest with you. But and I just weighed in, and I've maintained my, I stayed on point with my food, even though I haven't worked out. My food wasn't perfect, but I stayed on point. I don't know what's up with my hair. My son's got a date with his girlfriend, so he's in the shower. When he gets out, I'm next. But I just want to tell you guys on another note. You can really tell I'm actually really inspired, and a lot of good things happening, and I've been really getting better with my guitar sounds and learning. And I've followed Dan Huff on and off for a number of years, and he just started his YouTube channel, and boy, talk about a breath of fresh air. Really nice, really cool. First video, long, slow, meandery. It was really good. It was really cool. It was like real. It wasn't all like, talking heads staged, shilling gear, organized talking points. It wasn't like that. It was just really very loose. And I got so much out of it. And I'm dumping a couple of other pieces, and I'm taking a crack at getting an Ecstasy. Listening to him play on his Ecstasy has just been driving me crazy. It's like perfect. And I had an Ecstasy about 25 years ago. 20 years ago, I bought it from the producer Greg Wells in LA. And I remember hating it because I looked at it and I'm like, oh, you got it with this and speaker excursion and pre-EQ post this and that, like all the knobs and all the da-da-da. But now I've come a long way. Like, it does not intimidate me anymore. 25 years ago, that amp, because all I was playing was, JCM 800s and Bassmans and Deluxe. It was just, that amp was way out. But we're going to try it. So hopefully it's here by the end of the week. It shipped yesterday. It's beautiful. It's a 2013. It doesn't have the AAB switch in the back, which I actually talked to Reinhold yesterday, and he's like, yeah, most of them didn't ship with the switch. And then I read a bunch that switching it over to Class A is really hard on the tubes, and I don't know. I listened to some comparisons. I kind of just liked it in AB, so it was like a great, gave me a good deal on the amp too. But anyway, my son is officially out of the shower, so. But yeah, I'm looking rough, but I am doing good though. I appreciate you guys.